And now we are probably, yeah, no. Okay, we probably have the sound now, so we are here in even two. Sorry about this small problem we had on the audio. We are in heat one in even two, 50-meter backstroke women. On first lane there's Sonja Sigurðardóttir from IFR. Lane 2, Anita Ingibjörg Antonsdóttir, Óðinn. Lane 3, Freydís Katla Sveinsdóttir, Ármann. Lane 4, Ragna Sandler Granlien Núk. Lane 5, Herdís Rut Guðbjartsdóttir, fjörður. Lane 6, Dýrleif Hanna Guðbjartsdóttir, UMFB. Lane 7, Sigrún Kjartansdóttir, fjörður. And we have already some seen here 5 heats of men, and there is a meet record which Magnus Jakobsen held from Denmark, 25:90. The meet record in 50-meter backstroke women is 28:56. There's also a Danish person who held that. That's Mia Nielsen. And the Icelandic record in 50-meter backstroke is held by Ingibjörg Kristín Jónsdóttir, 28:53. She put that in Budapest, Hungary, 2017 in the World Championship in the Duna Arena. Great new arena which the Hungarians have built for this World Championship. But we are in looking for event 2, heat 2. There's on first lane 1. Ostia Savikacie from ERB. Lane 2, Rebecca Kaval, Bergen. Lane 3, Sara Sidorova from Wafes Club in Slovakia. Lane 4, Bergþóra Sól Halldórsdóttir, IRBS, and lane 5, Guðrún Lára Arnarsdóttir, Stjarnan, Iceland. Lane 6, Eydís Birta Ingólfsdóttir, UMFB. Lane 7, Ragnhild Jakobsen, IR Klaksvík. She will probably not be here because the Faroe swimmer. Well, no, she is here. She is here. And lane 8, Natalia Curtis, Ármann. And lane 6, Victoria Emilia or Rita Akranes. Lane 7, Matilda Markusen, Núk. Lane 8, Hallarún Fannarsdóttir, Óðinn. Lane 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Adele Alexandra Pálsson, SH. Lane 2, Amy Humphreys, Larne. Lane 3, Ástrós Lovísa Hauksdóttir, IRB. Lane 4, Steingerður Hauksdóttir, SH. Lane 5, Ylva Lind Kristmannsdóttir, Ármann. Lane 6, Guðbjörg Bjartey from Akranes. Lane 7, Ásdís Gunnarsdóttir, UMF. Afturhelding. Lane 8, Alicia Julia Kempisti from Óvin. And heat 5, lane 1, Athena Líf Þrastardóttir, IRB. Lane 2, Sara Rothsett, Bergen. Lane 3, Birgitta Ingólfsdóttir, SH. Lane 4, Lara Mills from Plymouth. Lane 5, Louisa Humphreys from Larne. Lane 6, Johanna Johansen, Klaksvík. Lane 7, Rán Björnsdóttir, Ægir in Reykjavík. And lane 8, Luca Elvira Olsen from Drammen. And as I said here in the beginning, with no audio, we are here at the Reykjavík International Swim Meet, and we welcome you all, of course. I hope you hear me now, but I told here in the beginning that we have 333 athletes competing in 1,398 individual events. The athletes come from 37 clubs and 11 countries. So we go into heat 6, lane 1, Elise Uppheim, Bergen. Lane 2, Coco Margaret Jónsson, Fjölnir. Lane 3, Ylva Ásgerður Eyjólfsdóttir, Ægir. Lane 4, Danielle Hill, Larne. Lane 5, Olivia Kerr-Muir, Plymouth. Lane 6, Sunna Arnfinnsdóttir, Ægir. Lane 7, Paulina Sheehan from Akranes. And lane 8, Katarina Strakova, VS Club Slovakia. And the plan for this evening was that we would take a short break between event 5 and event 6 to hand out some medals for the youth swimmers, but we will not do that. We will postpone that and go straight on with the competition. And because we are now beginning event number 3, which are 50-meter breaststroke men, where we have 5 heats. We have a meet record there, Tobias B. Bjarg. He held this 27.54. He's from Denmark, and it's from the last year. The Icelandic record in 50-meter breaststroke is held by Anton Sveinn Maki. He set that, he swam that in Gwangju Korea World Championship 2019. But here we are beginning heat 1 in event 3, 50-meter breaststroke. Men, lane 1, Lawrence Privo from Plymouth. Lane 2, Guðfinnur Karlsson, fjörður. Lane 3, Damian Kozak, Ocean. Lane 4, Lars Jung, Ocean. Lane 5, William M. Perry from Ealing. And lane 6, Már Óskar Þorsteinsson from UMFB. And as I told you, Anton Sveinn McKee held the Icelandic record here, 27:46. He will compete here in this Reykjavík International Swim Meet. He will swim in heat 5 on lane 4, so we can follow. If there's something new there, maybe he will take the meet record. Maybe he will break the Icelandic record. But we are going to heat number 2. There's on lane O, Sindri Ólafsson, Modum. Lane 1, Elliot Brettvik. Over lane 2, Alexander Payne, Ocean. Lane 3, Gustav Kuhn Jensen, Nuuk. Lane 4, Neo Elias Márdal, Glitre. Lane 5, Martin Kamensky, Ocean. Lane 6, Thomas Sufa, VS Slovakia, VS Club Slovakia. Lane 7, Gabriel Inge Derti, IRB. And lane 8, Asker Norgard Gay, Nuuk. Heat number 3 on lane O, Þröstur Ingi Gunnarsteinsson, Ármann. Lane 1, Samult Tari, VS Club Slovakia. 3, Håkon Walsó Finno and Glitre. Lane 3, Jaron M. Gerber, Ealing. Lane 4, Daði Björnsson, SH. Lane 5, Josef Sinn, Plymouth. Lane 6, Aron M. Morgan, Ealing. Lane 7, Sondre Elvestad Solund, Glitre. And lane 8, Gabriel Wisłowski, VS Club Slovakia. And I have to apologize because we don't have been able to put the clock on the screen. We will instead try to put in the results in the end of every event. And we are on lane 3. The meet record held by Hrafnhildur Lúthersdóttir, 31:46. The Icelandic record is also held by Hrafnhildur from 2017 World Championship in Budapest, 30.71. And we are now finishing heat 2. We have to apologize for these technical problems we have here regarding the audio, but I hope it will be better from now and tomorrow also. And heat 3, lane 1, Ragnhild Jakobsen, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 2, Valdís Rósa Thorsteinsdóttir, UMFB. Lane 3, Sunneva Bergmann Arnfinnsdóttir, IRB. Lane 4, Olivia Kjær from Plymouth. Lane 5, Lea Osberg Høisted, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 6, Ragnheiður Gunnsteinsdóttir, Breiðablik. Lane 7, Alla Sørensen, Nuuk. Lane 8, Victoria Emilia Orlita from Akranes. This is heat 3 of 5, and now I will try to put up results of heat. We haven't been able to put the clock on the screen. That hopefully will be all right tomorrow. And
we're ready for heat number 4.
no, nothing happens here. I'm sorry. And we go to heat number 4. Emma Polnova from Bratislava, Ocean Bratislava. We have 80s Arna Isaksen from Odin on lane 3, Maya Lind Cicero, SH. Lane 4, Juliana Babington, Plymouth. Lane 5, Magdalena Charvatova from VS Slovakia. Lane 6, Auguste Balsunate from SH. Lane 7, Hrafnhildur Lóa Kvalan Ármann. And lane 8, Katarina Strakova from VS Swimming Club in Slovakia. And we try here again.
And then it's heat number 5, the last heat of this event.
And we see the heat number 5 here. Lane 1, Barbara Strakova, VS Club Slovakia. Lane 2, Embla Dögg Helgadóttir, Ægir. Lane 3, Birta Rún Smáradóttir, Afturelding. Lane 5, Alexandra Matishchuk, Plymouth. Lane 5, Georgia Gussey, Plymouth. Lane 6, Liana Sufova, VS Club Slovakia. Lane 7, Margaret Anna Lapas, Breiðablik. And lane 8, Hekla Kristrún Mist Arnarsdóttir, KR. And now we will go and have some attempt to see the results of this heat. And here we have the results.
And next event
Georgia
is event
lane
5, 400 medley men.
and then we can go to see the start list. On the first heat in the event 5, 400 meter medley, individual medley. Men. And on lane 2, Timofil Pusnov, Plymouth, Leander.
Communication.
Lane 3, Milas Pettersen, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. Lane 4, Adam Tetzner, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. And lane 5, Benedikt Kári Theodorsson, S.A. Sundfélag Hafnarfjarðar.
From Plymouth Linder, on lane number 3, we have Milas Pedersen, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. On lane number 4, Adam Kachnier, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. And on lane number 5, Benedikt Kári Theodorsson, SH.
This is heat 1 in event 5. Men's 400 meter individual medley. And we can see the start here. There's 100 meter butterfly.
According
First.
to the schedule, we were supposed to have a medal ceremony after this event for the youth.
And when they come here in
But we will stay
after 100 meters,
to have medal
the swimmer will change from butterfly to backstroke. And now they are turning into breaststroke, and there's Benedikt Kári on lane 5, leading this heat. But Timofil from Plymouth, lane 2, follow him very close. And as you can see, They are tied. Timothy and Benedict. Timothy on lane 2. Benedict on lane 5. And they are almost even when they turn in and they Timothy is a little bit ahead, and we can see now it's all down to the last legs of this when they turn from breast to freestyle. Timothy here a little bit stronger in breaststroke. Have here around 1.5 meter ahead of Benedict. Timothy on lane 2, turning now to freestyle. Benedict Kauri on lane 5, turning also to freestyle. But Timothy have now around 5 meters. Is now around 5 meters ahead of Benedict. So Timothy is born 2006 and Benedict 2007. Milas Pettersson on lane 3 is born 2010 and Adam Tethner 2009. So there's of course a difference there just because of their age. But here is Timothy on lane 2. 5 meters ahead of Benedict. Timothy is closing his swim here on the time 5:20.41. Benedict the second in the heat, 5:26.11. And Adam Tethner from Nuuk Swimming Club on lane 4 was finishing here 5:54.90. And Milas Pettersson from Nuuk also 6:24.37, fourth in this heat. In heat 2, there are on lane 1, Theodor Alexander Refnes, Bergen. Lane 2, Arnar Milos Arnbjörnsson, IRB. Lane 3, Árni Thor Pálmason, IRB. Lane 4, Heinem Askam, Ægir Swimming Club in Klaksvík. Lane 5, Benjamin Sasanto, Hungarian Swimming Association. Lane 6, Adam Leo Thomasson, SH. And lane 7, Marcos Surovic. Marcos Surovic, VS Swimming Club from Slovakia. And you can see the athletes are coming in. This is heat 2 in event 5. Men's 400 meter individual medley. Lane 1, Theodor. Lane 2, Arda. Lane 3, Árni Þór. Lane 4, Heini. Lane 5, Benjamin. Lane 6, Adam Leo. Lane 7, Maros. And we can see them here on the platforms in the starting blocks. And right when they are beginning, then they will put up the result list from heat 1 just for a few seconds. And there's Heini on lane 4 leading the swim after the first leg, 29.07 after 50 meter butterfly. Second is Benjamin Sancho from Hungary on lane 5. They are almost even here when they come, and they will change from butterfly to backstroke after 5 meters or so. And the order is the same. Heini is on lane 4 leading Benjamin Santo on number 2 on lane 5. Theodor Alexander from Bergen is number 3 in this heat when they are beginning the backstroke. The competition have been for several years, and the meet record is held by Sindri Þór Jakobsson, Icelander, training and competing in Norway for several years. His meet record is 4:34.61. The Icelandic record is held by Arnór Sveinn McKee from 2012, 4:23.64. But Benjamin Santo have lead this heat when they are turning to breast, from back to the breast. Heini is right behind him. And I think this order is not changing. Benjamin Santo from Hungary is here in lead, but Heini from Faroe Island is cutting the gap, and now it's up to how they finish their freestyle. Benjamin 3:50.57 and Heini 3:52.29, and the gap is now only a few centimeters. Okay.
Oscar Koister set a junior and open national record in the 50-meter breaststroke women.
And there's Heini Maskam from Reykjavík finishing here 4:57. 22, Benjamin Sasanto from Hungary, 5:04.51 is second in the heat. And the third in the heat is lane 6, Adam Leo from SH, but I can't see the time. And now we hopefully can see the results of the heat. Heat 2. No. Not in here yet. Try again. We are waiting for the technicians to finish the results so we can show it here on the screen. There are some probably the parts on the lane 6 which are not, we cannot see yet the time, and we cannot see also the backup time here where I'm sitting, but probably coming in now. Or what? Well, are they here? Okay.
Okay, and we're ready for heat number 3.
Okay, we go to heat number 3. There's the start. This is the start list. Simon Straka on lane 1. We as club Slovakia. Lane 2, Enrique Stein Lawrence Sigurðsson Akranesi. Lane 3, John M. Britton Ealing. Lane 4, Finn Brokowen Plymouth Leander. Lane 5, Gideon Holinski Plymouth. Lane 6, Birnir Freyr Halldórsson Sundfélag Hafnarfjarðar. Lane 7, Hólmar Gretarsson Sundfélag Hafnarfjarðar. And lane 8, Sigurður Haukur Birgisson Ármann. And now we see Those who are starting here in heat 3 in event 5. And we have now the explanation why we we couldn't put up the results from last heat, but we probably will solve that before this heat is over. Lane 1, Simon. Lane 2, Enrique. Lane 3, John. Lane 4, Finn. Lane 5, Gideon. Lane 6, Birnir. Lane 7, Holmar. Lane 8, Sigurður Haukur. Here are lanes 6 and 3. Lane 3 is here John Britton from Ealing first when they change to the back, 101.24. Second, lane 6, Birnir Freyr on lane 6, 102.15. But lane 2 and lane 4 are close to them also. Really close to them, John and Finn. And lane 3, John Britton from Ealing, 2:13.98 when he changed from back to the breast. Second, Birnir Freyr still on lane 6, 2:16.35. Third is then Finn Brokaven from Plymouth, 2:17.62. Lane 4. And still lane 3, John Britton from Ealing in the lead of the heat when he turns here from breast to freestyle. His time is 3:29.68. Second, lane 6, Birnir Freyr, 3:34.45. Third is then lane 7, Holmar from Essau, 3:38.34. Fourth, lane 4, Finn Brokaven, 3:40.85. Fifth, lane 2, Enrique Snær, 3:45.13. Sixth, and Gideon on lane 5, 3:47.42. And 7, lane 8, Sigurður Haukur, 4:02. And Sigurður and Simon from VS Club Slovakia, 8, 4:08.42. But the order is unchanged here in this heat. There's John Britton from Ealing, lane 3. Come here in on time 4:34.63. Second, lane 6, Birnir Freyr, SH 4:38.50. Third is then Holmar, SH 4:43.12. Fourth is lane 4, Finn Broekhoven, Plymouth 4:44.42. Sixth in the heat is Gideon Holinski, Plymouth 4:53.08. And seventh is lane 8, Sigurður Haukur from Ármann, 5:09.60. And then Simon from Slovakia is coming here in 8 on lane 1, 5:23.64. And we shall see. Now we have all the times up. We can see if we get the results list. Yes, this is the results in the 5th event, heat 3. And we can see if we can see the result from heat 2. Here we have that. That's great. And maybe we can see the result from the whole. No, we cannot. No, I'm sorry, we cannot see the whole. But here we are going to have some medals. But I'm sorry to say I have no information about who are going to have the medals. So we listen to the announcer. Yes, and now I can tell you we have a Faroese record in I think yes, in 50-meter breaststroke, event 4, there was Lea Osberg Høisted, Ægir Klaksvík put out set youth and national record in Faroe Island 34-31. Great job.
On lane number 3, Dagmar Arna Sigurðardóttir,
As I told you this before,
on lane number 4,
and I'm sorry we cannot put out we cannot put up the times on the clock on the screen, but I will try to read the times in the end and try to show also the results on of every heat. But we are trying to find out what's going on, why we can't show the clock and show the time. But we have the start list here for 6th event, heat 1, lane 3, Dagmar Arna Sigurðardóttir, SH. Lane 4, Katrín Ósk Aðalsteinsdóttir, SH. Lane 5, Dorothea Margrét Jakobsdóttir, Ármann. Lane 6, Auguste Balsinait, SH. And this is, of course, women's 400 meters individual medley, heat 1 of 2. We have had some troubles to put out the signs of or the results on the screen, but we will try to improve as we can, and we will probably have it all right tomorrow at least. But until then, I try to do it manually, reading from my screen what I can see, and hopefully that is enough for now. And there's lane 4, Katrín Ósk from Hafnarfjörður, leading here when they are finished the butterfly leg, changing to the back, 1:21.01. Second was Dagmar Arna, and third is Augusti on lane 6, Dagmar on lane 3. Dorothea is fourth on lane 5. Well, I think it was 2005 when the first Reykjavík International Swim Meet, or Reykjavík International, was established in swimming, and I think the year after that, athletes come in also. Then there was 2 clubs in Reykjavík, Ægir Swimming Club and Athletes, who held here every January Reykjavík International. and later the council come in and more sports come into Reykjavík International Games. But here, when we are changing from back to breast, there is Dagmar Árna on lane 3, turning first. Second is Katrin Ósk on lane 4. Third is then Auguste on lane 6, and fourth is Dorothea Margrét on lane 5. But this first competition, 2005, swimming competition 2005, was based on a competition which were held yearly the decades before, but was named Ægir International, Ægir Swimming Club International, and was always around 17th of June, and 17th of June is of course the national holiday for Iceland, and that's why the competitions were there. But when we got the new 50-meter indoor pool here in Laugardalur, Reykjavík, 2004, I think we changed from June to January, and have been in January all years since. And now they have finished the breaststroke. The girls have finished the breaststroke. In lane 3, Dagmar Árna is turning to freestyle 4:33.14. Second is Auguste on lane 6, 4:34.78. Third is Katrin Ósk on lane 3, 4:35.52. And fourth is then Dorothea on lane 5, 4:49.30. They are almost even on lane 3 and lane 6. Dagmar is just ahead. 5:50.07 is the time in the first place in the heat. On lane 6 is August, 5:50.41 second. And on lane 4, Katrin Ósk, SH, 5:56.76 is third. And fifth. And fourth in the heat is lane 5, Dorothea Margrét Ármann, 6:11.47. She is fourth, and we can see, if we can put up on the screen, the results of heat 1. Not yet. Here we have the result from heat 1, and then we see here start list of heat 2. Lane 1, Elise Upheim, Bergen. Lane 2, Katla Mist, Bragadóttir, Ármann. Lane 3, Avia Holinski, Plymouth Leander. Lane 4, Beatrice Vale, Plymouth Leander. Lane 5, Lacey Roberts, Plymouth Leander. Lane 6, Juliana Babington, Plymouth Leander. Lane 7, Elisabeth Arnoldsdóttir, IRB.
Elisabeth Arnoldsdóttir, IRB.
And lane 8, Freydís Lilja Bergþórsdóttir, IRB.
And on lane number 8, Freydís Lilja Bergþórsdóttir, IRB.
And this is women's 400-meter individual medley. Event 6, heat 2. And again, I'm sorry to say that we cannot put the clock on the screen. There are some technical problems we have, and we try to fix that before tomorrow. But it's always fun to sit home and watch a stream like this with their own clock and see if you can get the time right. Beatrice Wally on lane 4 leading this swim after the first leg, but it's tight, very tight. Lane 4, lane 5, and then lane 7, lane 3, very tight here. But Beatrice Wally on lane 4 from Plymouth, turning here first 106.63, second lane 5 Lacey Plymouth also 107.80, third Avia Plymouth 108.86 on lane 3, fourth in then Elizabeth on lane 7 110.52, and on lane 6 Juliana from Plymouth is fifth in this turn. And Beatrice in lane 4 is in a lead, have a good lead here, 4 meters or so. And then they come the friends from Plymouth also on lane 3, Aviva, and lane 5 Lacey. But there's Beatrice turning first, 2:21.46 on lane 4. Second turning on lane 3, Aviva, 2:36.69. Third, lane 5 Lacey, 2:27.77. Fourth, lane 7 Elizabeth, 2:36.97. Fifth, Freydís on lane 8, 2:42.34. Sixth, Juliana lane 6, 2:43.10. Seventh, on lane 1, Elise. And 8th on lane 2, Katla. I'm sorry I couldn't reach the times. But I think Beatrice is increasing her lead here. He is far ahead. First in this heat, here on the breaststroke. And lane 4, Beatrice Wally from Plymouth, 3:45.20 when she turns from breast to freestyle. Second, 356.58, Aviva on lane 3. And third, on lane 5, Lacey, 358.33. Fourth in there is then lane 6, Juliana from Plymouth, 4:12.33. Fifth is Elizabeth on lane 7, 4:15.95. 4:19.65, sixth, Katla Mist on lane 2. Seventh, 4:22.34, Elise Appam lane 1. And eighth, 4:22.46, Freitis on lane 8. But no one is going to steal this from Beatrice from Plymouth on lane 4, coming in here in the end of this swim, 4:52.05. First on lane 4. Second is in lane 3, Aviva Holinski, also from Plymouth. Come here in on time 5:05.55. Third is then on time 5:06.95 is Lacey Roberts, Plymouth. And Juliana from Plymouth also is here fourth in this heat. And make the time, well, I can't see that, sorry. Fifth is then 5:33.81. Elizabeth. Juliana was 5:28.56. You can see, if you can see, maybe I can put on the results. And here we have the results in heat 2 in event 6. Women's 400 meter individual medleys. And you can see the times there also.
Next event is event number 7.
And we go into event number 7. Heat 1, 50 meter butterfly. Man. We have here start list. There's Hannes Liedersen, Irish in Faroe Island on lane 2. Lane 3, Nolan Pettersen, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. Lane 4, Asker Norgard Guy, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. Lane 5, Milas Pettersen, Nuuk Svømmeklubb. And lane 6, Gunnar Eid Gunnarsson, UMFB. And these guys are very young. At least from Nuuk, they are born 2012 and 2010. Hannes is born 2006 and Gunnar is 2007. And then on. And this is Gunnar on lane 6, 31:30. Finished first. Second in this heat is Hannes from Eyr, Klaksvík, 31:48. Third is Milas Pettersen, Nuuk, 38:72 on lane 5. Fourth in on lane 4, Ausker, 43:31. And fifth, lane 3, 47:13, Nolan Petersen. And we shall see if we can see the result list here. No, sorry. Here we have the results. And we can see the start list for Heat 2. Daði Þór Friðriksson, S.A. Jakob Ingi, Reynisson, IRB. Third lane 3, Gabriel Wisowski. Slovakia, fourth lane Lars Jung. Ocean, fifth, Örn Ægisson, Ármanni. Lane 6, Oliver Kaldalægir. Lane 7, Ballot Brettvik, Ovre. And lane 8, Martin Kaminski, Ocean. And we will also try to have the result list here for this.
And then we're on to heat number 3.
See the result list if we can. No, we can't. But the start list, the start is on lane 1, Marian Poljak from VS Slovakia. Lane 2, Snævar Orri Kristmansson, Breiðablik. Lane 3, Julius Arnarsson, KR. Lane 4, Theodor Alexander Refsnes, Bergen. Lane 5, Sondre Elvestad, Solund, Glitre. Lane 6, Sebastian Blaha, VS Slovakia. Lane 7, Haldur Björn Kristinsson, KR. And lane 8, Thomas Juska, Ocean. And we will try to see the result list for Heat 2 here while we are waiting for the result list. See, no. Okay, now is the Heat 4. There is on lane 1, Guðbjarni Sigþórsson, Akranes. Lane 2, Haldon Artur Robertsson, MFB. Lane 3, Marek Repkowski, VS Slovakia. Lane 4, Dominik Dali Wheeler, Breiðablik. Lane 5, Kasper Kokut, Breiðablik. Lane 6, Neo Elias Mojdal, Glitre. Lane 7, Benjamin Sasanto, Hungary. Lane 8, Snorri Fritheim Mortensen, Ægir Klaksvík. And they are here finishing their swim. And this was Heat 4. And I'm sorry, I haven't been able to Heat 5. There is Sveinn Eli Helgason, Ægir on lane 1. Lane 2, Alexander Ustad, Glitre. Lane 3, Ýmir Tjandini Sölvason, Breiðablik. Lane 4, Fannar Snævar Hauksson, IRB. Lane 5, Hakon Valsó Finnóin, Glitre. Lane 6, Harry Stewart, Plymouth. Lane 7, Martin Fiala, Larne. Lane 8, Samuel Tari, VS Svømmiklubb. And then we have Heat 6. And I'm sorry, I haven't been able to tell you the times. But we have Heat 6. There is on lane 1. There is on lane 1, Þröstur Ingi Ármanni. Lane 2, Sissu Pettersson Nuuk. Lane 3, Snorri Dagur S.A. Lane 4, Daniel Francisco Plymouth. Lane 5 is not here. Lane 6, Robert Isaac S.A. Lane 7, Tomas Schuster from Ocean. Lane 8, Christopher Oli from Odin. And they are finished now. And we have, of course, live results. If you go into the website www.iceswim.is, then you can find Reykjavík International in the bar on the top of the website, and there's a link to the live results. So please go there while we have this trouble. And we are going here in heat 7. Lane 1, Thomas Leggett from Larne. Lane 2, David Leggett from Larne, of course. Also lane 3, Basil Massot from Caney. Lane 4, Simon Elias Stakevicius SH. Lane 5, Leon Molem from Plymouth. Lane 6, Lawrence Privo from Plymouth. Lane 7, Hrafn Sverrisson Ármann. Lane 8, Einar Helgi Guðlaugsson from Ægir. And again, www.iceswim.is and Reykjavík International, and in back of that is the link for live results. So please go in there, because I apologize again, we cannot have the clock on the board on our screen, and we cannot get out these results, at least in the 50 meters. I'm sorry to say, not tonight. But we are going into event 8, heat 1. In lane 3 is Mille Nygard Ratzel from Nuuk. Lane 4, Hallgerður Höskuldsdóttir Selfossi. Lane 5, Katarina Strakova, VS Slovakia. Lane 6, Emilia Ýr Gunnarsdóttir, Fjörður. They are finishing now, so we can see the heat 2. In lane 1, Victoria Technier from Nuuk. Lane 2, Teresa Majakova, VS Slovakia. Lane 3, Hallarún Fannarsdóttir, Odin. Lane 4, Duritem Askam, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 5, Samantha Silinia, Bergen. Lane 6, Kristín Hals, Bergen. Lane 7, Ragnhild Jakobsen, Ægir Klaksvík. And lane 8, Ronja Vrase, Nuuk. Heat 3, Elisa Björnsdóttir Ægir on lane 1. On lane 2, Þórey Margrét Magnúsdóttir Hörlef. Lane 3, Alla Sørensen Nuuk. Lane 4, Ragnheiður Ásta Magnúsdóttir Breiðablik. Lane 5, Annabella Vertbikka, ABJSS. Lane 6, Ava Gilhus Kiani Drammen. Lane 7, Eloti Leonere and Soto Modum. And lane 8, Sandra Ruth Fannarsdóttir, Odin. Heat 3. Then we have heat 4 on lane 1, Róa Tryggvadóttir, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 2, Coco Margaret Johansen, Fjölnir. Lane 3, Grace M. Coyle, Larne. Lane 4, Antonia Biagello from Byrum. Lane 5, Svava Björk Lárusdóttir, Ægir. Lane 6, Sara Rossett, Bergen. Lane 7, Maja Nýblokk, Larne. Lane 8, Noor Gilhus Kjani, Glitre. And this is heat 4 out of 7 in 50-meter butterfly, women. Heat 5. Lane 1, Vilde Arifjord Elholm, Bergen. Lane 2, Elisabeth Arnoldsdóttir, IRB. Lane 3, Alexandra Machichuk, Plymouth. Lane 4, Valadis Cicero, SH. Lane 5, Veronika Behalova, VS Slovakia. Lane 6, Guðbjörg Bjartey Guðbjörnsdóttir, Akranes. Lane 7, Juni Rústard, Glitre. And lane 8, Freyja Birkisdóttir, Breiðablik. This is heat 5 out of 7 in event 8. 50-meter butterfly women. And then we have heat 6 on lane 1, Dagbjörg Hlíf Ólafsdóttir, SH. Lane 2, Emilia Upheim Bergen. Lane 3, Marketa Fidorova Uniba, which are from Slovakia Unisport Club. Katlin McCaw, Larne, or Lan on lane 4, lane 5, Ylva Lind Kristmannsdóttir, Ármann. Lane 6, Lara Mills, Plymouth. Lane 7, Herdís Birna Viggósdóttir, UMFA Afturhelding. Lane 8, Sophie Doran, Larne. And this is heat 6 out of 7. And the competition, or the meet record, is held by Emilie Beckmann from Denmark since 2022, 26:53, and the Icelandic record in this event is held by Bryndís Hansen since European Championship in London 2016. It is, and that time is 26:68, as I said. In heat 7, in lane 1, Hekla Kristrún Mist Arnarsdóttir in KR. Lane 2, Jonna Johansen, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 3, Amber Downham, Plymouth. Lane 4, Martina Sibulkova, VS Slovakia. Lane 5, Kristín Helga Hákonardóttir, SH. Lane 6, Lea Emily Stenstake Nielsen, Bergen. Lane 7, Birgitte Ingolfsdóttir, SH. And lane 8, Liana Sufova, VS Slovakia. And this was the last heat in event 8. And then we go into event 9.
And next is event number 9.
Men's 50-meter freestyle, heat 1 of 10 On lane 3, Guðfinnur Karlsson, fjörður. Lane 4, William Perry, Ealing. Lane 6, Ýmir Snær Hlynsson, Ösp. Well, this was heat number 1 in 50-meter freestyle men, event 9. Heat number 2 of 10 is on lane 1, Ísak Árni Guðmundsson, Ármanni. Lane 2, Hannes Líðarsson, Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 3, Sofus Singlersen, Nuuk. Lane 4, Adam Tetschner, Nuuk. Lane 5, Inuk Björn Triur, Nuuk. Lane 6, Nolan Pettersen, Nuuk. Lane 7, Kristján Helgi Jóhannsson, KR. And lane 8, Adam Kristiansen, Nuuk. 50-meter freestyle men. Heat 2. Heat number 3, lane 1, Alexander Payne, Ocean. Lane 2, Maciej Stefán Markowski, Stjarnan. Lane 3, Árni Tór Pálmarsson, IRB. Lane 4, Daniel Becks, Larn. Lane 5, Damian Kozak, Ocean. Lane 6, Eyvind Olafsen, Modum. Lane 7, Thomas Sufa, VS Slovakia. And lane 8, Sindri Olafsen, Modum. This is heat 3 out of 10 in event 9, men's 50-meter freestyle. Heat number 4. Lane 1, James Eiríkur Hafliðarsson, KR. Lane 2, Sigurður Þráinn Sigurðsson, Afturelding. Lane 3, Örn Ægisson, Ármann. Lane 4, Lars Jung, Ocean. Lane 5, Mikalio Sigurðsson Lafleur, IRB. Lane 6, Gunnar Egill Gunnarsson, UMFB. Lane 7, Simon Straka, VS Slovakia. And lane 8, Elliot Brettvik, Övre. Heat 4, event 9, 50-meter freestyle men. Again, I'm sorry, we have not the clock on the screen. That's due to some technicals we couldn't solve here before. Also, we don't have this result and the heat names here up on the screen. I'm sorry to say, but this is also due to technical problems here, but we will try to solve that before tomorrow. But we have here heat 5. On lane 1, Thomas Juska, Ocean. Lane 2, Hrafn Sverrisson, Ármann. Lane 3, Kristoffer Óli Birkisson, Óðinn. Lane 4, Daði Þór Friðriksson, SH. Lane 5, Jakob Ingi Reynisson, IRB. Lane 6, Martin Kamensky, Ocean. Lane 7, Gustav Kuhn Jensen, Nuuk. Lane 8, Haldor Artur Robertsson, UMFB. Heat 6. Lane 1, Guðmundur Halldórsson, Breiðablik. Lane 2, Halldór Björn Kristinsson, KR. Lane 7, Július Arnarsson, KR. Lane 4, Truls Olsen, Uglestad, Glitre. Lane 5, David Leggett, Lane. Lane 6, Sebastian Blaha, VS Slovakia. Lane 7, Jón Ingi Halldórsson, Breiðablik. And lane 8, Snorri Frida Mortensen, Ægir Klaksvík. This is heat 6 in event 9, men's 50-meter freestyle here at Reykjavík International Swim Meets. The meet record is held by Örn Arnarsson, 23:37 since 2006. And the Icelandic record is also held by Már Árni Már Árnason, is from Cannes in France, 2012, 22:53. And heat 7 here in this event. Lane 1, Marek Repowski, VS Slovakia. Lane 2, Chris Volner, VS Slovakia. Lane 3, Adam Manley, Larn. Lane 4, Thomas Schuster, Ocean. Lane 5, Neo Elias Márdal, Glitre. Lane 6, Enrik Snær Lárusson, Akranes. Lane 7, Charlie Morris, Lane. And lane 8, Sveinn Eli Helgason, Ægir. This was heat 7, or is heat 7, in 50-meter freestyle man. And they are all in here now, so we go to heat 8. Lane 1, Martin Fiala, Lane. Lane 2, Guðmundur Karl Karlsson, Breiðablik. Lane 3, Kristján Magnússon, Akranes. Lane 4, Thomas Leggett, Lane. Lane 5, Ymir Chattinez Sölvason, Breiðablik. Lane 6, Finn Brokoven, Plymouth. Lane 7, Harry Stewart, Plymouth. And lane 8, Heine M. Askam, Ægir Klaksvík. This is heat 8 out of 10, men's 50-meter freestyle, event 9.
Swimmers, please note that after this event, we will have a medal ceremony for events 5 and 6.
There will be a medal ceremony for event 5 and 6 here right after this event.
5 and 6 are 400-meter medley events.
And they are all in, so we look at heat number 9. Lane 1, Sisu Pettersen, Nuuk. Lane 2, Daniel Francisco, Plymouth. Lane 3, Daði Björnsson, SH. Lane 4, Ronny Hallett, Plymouth. Lane 5, Liam Mávlem, Plymouth. Lane 6, Hákon Valsó Finnóen, Glitre. Lane 7, Aaron Morgan. Aaron Morgan is, of course, from Ealing, sorry. And lane 8, Guðbjarni Sigþórsson from Akranes. Lane 5, Liam Mowlen is not in the block, so he will not swim here. And also not, no, it's only one. This was heat 9.
And now it's the 10th and last heat of this event.
Heat 10. Lane 1, Guðmundur Leó Rafnsson, IRB. Lane 2, Alexander Ustad, Glitre. Lane 3, Timothy Pusnov, Plymouth. Lane 4, Simon Elias Stakevicius, SH. Lane 5, Leon Mowlem, Plymouth. Lane 6, Lawrence Privo, Plymouth. Lane 7, Einar Magnús Ágússon, IA. And Lane 8, Ingvar Árni Jóhannesson, UMFA, afterworlding.
We ask the swimmers that should be getting a medal for events 5 and 6, both in youth and open, to get ready and move over to
And we are now going to have a medal ceremony before we go to event 10. And yeah, I let you have to listen to the announcer because I don't have any information about who are going to get any medals here, but you will hear it from her. Well, now we have finished the medal ceremony, and we are.
Previously announced, all medal ceremonies for 50-meter events will be delayed.
Yes, and all the medal ceremonies will be delayed. Was postponed until the end of session, and we are going to event 10. End of event 10, yes, 50-meter freestyle.
So we continue. We're on to event
Women,
number 10,
women 50-meter
50-meter
freestyle.
women.
13 heats, first heat. On lane 3, Sonja Sigurðardóttir, IFR. Lane 4, Sigrún Kjartansdóttir, fjörður. Lane 5, Telma Björnsdóttir, IFR. Event 10, heat 1, 50-meter freestyle. Women's 50-meter freestyle. And heat 2. Lane 2, Sunna Dís Skarphéðinsdóttir, Akranes. Lane 3, Ragnar Sander Granljan, Nuuk. Lane 4, Dillef Hanna Guðbjartsdóttir, UMFB. Lane 5, Herdís Rut Guðbjartsdóttir, fjörður. Lane 6, Natalia Eir Curtis, Ármann. And lane 7, Rakel Hjaltadóttir, Óðinn. Heat 2, event 10. Heat 3. Lane 1, Freydís Katla Sveinsdóttir, Ármann. Lane 2, Freyja Sigríður Ásgeirsdóttir, KR. Lane 3, Halla Rún Fannarsdóttir, Óðinn. Lane 4, Júlía Líf Gunnsteinsdóttir, Stjarnan. Lane 5, Emma Polinovia, Ocean. Lane 6, Sandra Rut Fannarsdóttir, Óðinn. Lane 7, Eydís Birta Ingólfsdóttir, UMFB. Lane 8, Guðrún Lára Arnarsdóttir, Stjarnan. And lane and heat 4, lane 1, Hrafnhildur Lóa Kvaran Ármann, lane 2, Stefanía Rún Hjartardóttir, UMFB, lane 3, Sigrún Halla Olgeirsdóttir, UMFB, lane 4, Victoria Tesnjar, Núk, lane 5, Hugrún Guðmundsdóttir, Fjölnir, lane 6, Alicia Júlia Kempesti, Óðinn, lane 7, Júlia Pálmadóttir, Breiðablik, lane 8, Katrín Lóa Ingadóttir, Ármann. Heat 5, Eydís Arna Ísaksen, Óðinn, lane 1, lane 2, Álfrún Lóa Jónsdóttir, Fjölnir, lane 3, Katrín Tinna Andrésdóttir, Stjarnan, lane 4, Karen Sif Helgadóttir, Fjölnir, lane 5, Cornelia Nadia Maniak, IRB, lane 6, Matilda Markusen, Núk, lane 7, Bjarndís Olga Hansen, Ægir, og lane 8, Ingibjörg Anna Skúladóttir, UMFB. Heat 6, lane 1, Phoebe Simpson Lan, lane 2, Kristín Hallsbergen, lane 3, Amy Humphries Lan, lane 4, Paulína Sjajan í Akranes, lane 5, Lea Pettersen, Ægir Klaksvík, lane 6, Rebecca Kval Bergen, lane 7, Jurita M. Askam, Ægir Klaksvík, and lane 8, Hallgerður Höskuldsdóttir, Selfoss. The meet record is held by Teresa Alsamar from Sweden, set here in Laugardalslaug in January 2006. The time is 25:12. The Icelandic record is held by Sarah Blake Bateman, 25:24, and was set in 2012 European Championship in Debrecen, Hungary. But Heat 7, lane 1, Valdís Rós Þorsteinsdóttir, UMFB, lane 2, Anna Sigtestad, Bergen, lane 3, Þórey Margrét Magnúsdóttir, Herlef, lane 4, Elisa Björnsdóttir, Ægir, lane 5, Ingibjörg Svava Magnúsdóttir, Akranes, lane 6, Teresa Majakova, VS Slovakia, lane 7, Lusa Elvira Olsen, Drammen, and lane 8, Sara Sidorova, VS Slovakia. This is Heat 7, Event 9, Women's 50-meter freestyle. Lane Heat 8, lane 1, Halldóra Björk Ingimundardóttir, Breiðablik, lane 2, Adela Alexandra Pálsson, S.A., lane 3, Victoria Emilia Orlita, Akranes, lane 4, Ágústa Inga Arnarsdóttir, Stjarnan, lane 5, Ayla Sörensen, Núk, lane 6 Vilde Roald Strand Bergen, and lane 7 Samantha Silja Bergen. This was heat 8 in event 10, women's 50-meter freestyle, and heat 9, lane 1 Ava Giluskjani Drammen, lane 2 Barbara Strakova vs Slovakia, lane 3 Rán Björnsdóttir Ægir á lane 4 Elodie Leonore AN Soto Modum, lane 5 Magdalena Čarvatova vs Slovakia, lane 6 Jonna Johansen Ægir Klaksvík, lane 7 is empty, lane 8 Grace M. Coyle Lan. Heat 10, lane 1 Lea Osberg Høisted, Ægir Klaksvík, lane 2 Ásdís Gunnarsdóttir Afturelding, lane 3 Liana Sufova vs Slovakia, lane 4 Vilde Arifjörð El Holmbergen, lane 5 Svava Björg Lárusdóttir Ægir, lane 6 Lara Mills Plymouth, lane 7 Júnir Ústad Glitre, lane 8 Louisa Humphries Larn. Heat 11, lane 1 Sofia Doran Lan, lane 2 Arabella Verspikka Plymouth, lane 3 Ylva Lind Kristmannsdóttir Ármann, lane 4 Steingerður Hauksdóttir S.A., lane 5 Valadís Cicero S.A., lane 6 Koko Margrét Jóhannsson Fjölnir, lane 7 Nór Giluskjani Glitre, lane 8 Róa Tryggvadóttir Ægir Klaksvík. Lane 12, sorry, heat 12. Lane 1, Herdís Birna Viggósdóttir Afturelding, lane 2 Emily Appheim Bergen, lane 3 Nadia Djurovic Breiðablik, lane 4 Kristín Helga Hákonardóttir SH, lane 5 Caitlin McCall Larn, lane 6 Marketa Fidorova, hvað var það? Unisport Club, Slovakia, lane 7 Ylva Áskjörð Reyjólfsdóttir Ægir, lane 8 Maja Nýblokk from Lan. This is heat 12 out of 13, second last heat in women's 50-meter freestyle event 10. Heat 13, Lane 1, Sunna Artunsdóttir, Ægir. Lane 2, Dagbjörg Hlíf Ólafsdóttir, SH. Lane 3, Ólafía Kjær Mjör, Plymouth. Lane 4, Daniela Hill, Larn. Lane 5, Antonia Bigalje, Bærum. Lane 6, Guðbjörg Bjartey, Akranes. Lane 7, Birta Rún Smáradóttir, Afturhelding. And Lane 8, María Skorasten Sigurðardóttir, SH. The last heat in event 10, women's 50-meter freestyle. And then when this heat is over, we go into a 1500-meter freestyle men, and while that competition is ongoing, we will have some medals deliveries also. I'm not sure what we can see in the stream, but we will see what maybe we can do both. I'm not sure. At least we go to 1500 meter freestyle, men's 1500 meter freestyle. There is one heat on lane O. There's Halldór Ingi Hafþórsson, SH, lane 1. We see it here. Oliver Kaldal in lane 1, Ægir lane 2, Arnór Egill Einarsson, Sundfélagi Hafnarfjarðar, lane 3, Birgir Hrafn Kjartansson, Ægir, lane 4, Liggjás Jóhansen, Ægir Klaksvík, lane 5, Richard Urban, VS Slovakia, lane 6, Andri Már Kristjánsson, Sundfélagi Hafnarfjarðar, SH. Lane 7, Magnús Víðir Jónsson, SH. And lane 8, Stefán Ingi Ólafsson, Ægir. (1500-meter freestyle is, of course, a journey, and I urge you to watch it and see how each swimmer develops their swim, their methods, how they build up from beginning to the finish. And I will just let you enjoy. And as you can see, there's Rikkas. There was Rikkas Johansson leading the swim here when it was 100 meters left. Now it's Magnus on lane 7, but it's Rikkas here on lane 4, finishing here on the time 16:47.36. Second, lane 7, 16:48.78, Magnus Víðir. Third is so here on, lane 3 or lane 5. Probably lane 3, where Birgir, no, he have 100 meter left, sorry. It's lane 5. Richard Urban from Slovakia, third in this heat, 17:15.40. Fourth in this heat, Arnar Egill, lane 2, 17:42.44. Fifth is lane 2, Arnór, 17:42.44. Sixth, lane 8, Stefán Ingi, 18:02.11. And 7, lane 3, Birgir Hrafn, 18:27.23. And 8 is lane 0, Halldór Ingi, 18:52.96. And 9th, lane 1, Oliver Kaldal, 19:15.44. This is the finish of 1500 meter freestyle men, and we don't get the result list yet, but we have 3 heats. We have 3 heats here in. Now we have results from 1500 meter freestyle men. Rikkas, Magnus, Richard, first 3. Then Andri, Arnór, Stefán, Birgir Hrafn, Halldór, and Oliver. And we have a 800 meter freestyle event 12. 3 heats. First heat is Natalia Eir Curtis Ármann, lane 2, Anna Sigistad, Bergen West, lane 3, Nicole Jóna Jóhannsdóttir, SH, lane 4, Rebecca Kval, Bergen, lane 5, Yrsa Gunnlaugsdóttir Ármann, lane 6, Tina Karen Sigurðardóttir, SH, lane 7, Kristín Ásta Sigtríðardóttir, Ægir Reykjavík, lane 8, Hugrún Guðmundsdóttir, Fjölnir. And this is the heat, first heat of, Natalia Eli is not swimming. Then it's the first heat of event 12, women's 800 meter freestyle. And the same as in 1500 meter man, then in 800 meter women. I urge you to look how the swimmers uh, develop their swimming, their from beginning to the end, and how they do it, and compare it with the others. So enjoy again. Yes, as you can see, the judges use bells to indicate that the swimmers have 100 meters left of these 800, and also on the other end the referees have are counting, so to prepare that, or to avoid that the swimmer will help the swimmer to count. And the first swimmer is coming here, it is Anna Signestad from Bergen, 10:19:67 the time. Second, Anna is in lane 2. Second is on lane 6, Tina Karen from SO, 10:31:40. Third is lane 3, Nicole Jona from SO, 10:32:05. Fourth is lane 5, Ilsa, 10:39:04. Fifth is lane 4, Rebecca Kval, Bergen, 10:40:05. Sixth, Hugrun on lane 8, 10:54:55. And 7, Kristín Ásta, 10:55:40 on lane 7. And we can see here heat 2.
We're ready for heat number 2. Lane 1.
Ásdís Steindorsdóttir, lane 1, Breiðablik. Lane 2, Jóhanna Jóhansen, Ægir Klaksvík.
Lane 2.
Lane 3,
Jóhanna Jóhansen, Ægir Klaksvík.
Lane 3, Maja Lind Cicero, SH. Lane 4, Annika. Lane 4, Annika Markl, Plymouth. Lane 5,
Annika Markl, Plymouth, Leander.
Lane 5, Emma Sophie Ottun, Bergen.
Lane 5, Emma Sophie Anton, Bergen West.
Lane 6, Hulda Björg Magnúsdóttir Nielsen, Ægi.
Hulda Björg Magnúsdóttir, Sundfélaginu Ægir.
Lane 7, Lea Pettersen, Ægir Klaksvík.
Lea Pettersen, Ægir Klaksvík.
Lane 8, Willi Roald Strand, Bergen.
And on lane 8, Vilde Roland Strand, Bergen West.
This is heat 2 out of 3 in event 12, women's 800 meter freestyle. And as before, enjoy. And this Ásdís on lane 1 and Hulda on lane 6 in second. Here when the 100 meters are left of this heat. And tomorrow we will begin live streaming around 9:15. We will begin competition here at 9:30. And here is it is Ásdís from Reykjavík, first in this heat, lane 1 9:41.29. Second is lane 6, Hulda Björk from Ægir, 9:52.36. Third is lane 5, Emma Sophia Otten, 9:55.73. Fourth is Maya Lind Cicero Essau, 10:00.41. And fifth, lane 4, Annika Markel, Plymouth, 10:00.42. And Maya Lind is, of course, on lane 3. Okay, 6, lane 2, Johanna Johansson, Ægir Klaksvík, 10:19.34. And 7th, Wilde Roald from Bergen, 10:19.71. And 8, and then now they took out the scoreboard, so you can see if we can get the result list here. Here and 8 was of course Lea Pettersen, Ægir Klaksvík, 10:19.80. And
Women who are expecting a medal.
we will see here heat 3 in this women's 800 meter freestyle. Lane 1, Katla Maria Brynjarsdóttir, IRB. Lane 2, Sólveig Freyja Hákonardóttir, Breiðablik. Lane 3, Eva Margrét Falsdóttir, IRB. Lane 4, Evangelina Belt, Plymouth. Lane 5, Philinda Miss Britain, Ealing. Lane 6, Katja Lilja Andrísdóttir, SA. Lane 7, Sunneva Bergmann Ásbjörnsdóttir, IRB. And lane 8, Amelia Baker, Plymouth. Leander. This is heat 3 in 800 meter freestyle. Last event of this part of Reykjavík International Swim Meet, combined with Reykjavík International Games, held every year in January in Reykjavík. And we shall see here the last heat marshalling in. And then, please, enjoy the competition. Yes, this is the last heat, the third heat of event 12, last event in this part of Reykjavík International Swim Meet, women's 800 meter freestyle. And tomorrow we begin live streaming at 9:15 tomorrow morning, and the competition will begin 9:30. Uh, according to the according to the according to the plan, there are we were supposed to finish around 12:45, but we will be a little bit longer because we will invite the fairway swimmer, which wasn't able to come here because due to weather condition and no flights. Therefore, they will come here tomorrow morning, and they will have opportunity to swim in the prelims in the for the 50-meter event. So we will maybe be 25 minutes longer than it was supposed to be, but nevertheless, we begin 9:30 tomorrow morning with competition. Enjoy this event here, and I will come in the end and tell you the results. And of course, we have a medal ceremony here in the end when this heat is over. When this heat is over, for at least event 11 and 12, that is 1500 and 800 meters freestyle, and probably also for the youth, even 9 to 12 also, that's 50 meter freestyle, men and women, and then 1500 meter freestyle men and 800 meter freestyle women. So we will finish that before we end this session tonight. And this is Philida Miss from Ealing, first year on lane 5, lane 4, second Evangeline on lane 4, and third is Katja Lily on lane 6, when they have 100 meters left of this 800 meter freestyle. And now they are all on their last 100 meters, all the swimmers in this heat, but it's Philida lane 5 leads this heat with huge gap. Come in here on the time 9:03.98. Second is Evangeline lane 4 on time 9:13.89. Third on lane 6, Katja Lilia on the time 9:23.98. Fourth, lane 3, Eva Margaret 9:30.23. Fifth, lane 7, Sunneva Bergman 9:49.09. Sixth, Solveig Freya lane 2 9:49.33. Seventh, lane 8 9:59.17, and 8, Amelia lane 8 is 9:59.44. And that concludes the competition today, and we shall see if we have if you can see the result list of this. No.
We will start with giving out medals for
Yeah.
1500 meter freestyle in the youth,
Three.
freestyle men in the youth.
And we are going to have then medal ceremony, 1500 meter freestyle man.
Is Birgir Hrafn Kjartansson, Sundflanu Ægir. In second place, Magnús Víðir Jónsson, SH.
And here we have no.
And in first place, Linkas Johansson, Ægir Klaksvík.
Likja Johansson have a gold medal from Reykjavík in first place. Second place Magnus Víðir Jónsson, SH. And third place Birgir Hrafn Kjartansson, Reykjavík. 16:47.36 is time for Likjas. 16:48.78 for Magnus and Birgir Hrafn 18:27.23. And now we get then it's Richard Urban from Vyskoslovsky Club in Slovakia, 17:15.40. The second place Magnus Víðir Jónsson, SH, 16:48.78. And Likja Johansson or Reykjavík, 16:47.36, of course. And we will then get result summary. We have here age groups for 800, and I'm pretty sure this is Solveig Freyja. Okay, then we have here this, then we have all swimmers, I think, and in age groups this results like this. In third place, Lea Pettersen from Reykjavík, 10:19.80. In second place, Solveig Freyja Hákonardóttir, Breiðablik, 9:49.33. And first place, Ásdís Steindórsdóttir, Breiðablik, 9:41.29. And in the end,
we move over to the open category.
The open category is then
So open category in event 12, 800 meter freestyle women, and third place is
in third place is Katja Lilja Andrisdóttir, SH, 9:23.98.
in second place,
Evangeline Belt,
Plymouth Eander.
9:13.89 is her time, and in the first place, Philinda Miss Britain,
Philinda Miss Britain Ealing.
9:03.98 is her time. The meet record for this event is 8:47.59. Rebecca Cook from Great Britain set that record 2007 here in Reykjavík, and the Icelandic record is held by Sigrún Sverrisdóttir, 8:53.76, since 2012, before the Olympic Games 2012 in Columbus, USA. And this is the result of the open category for women's 800 meter freestyle, and the end of competition, and we will begin, as I said before, 9:30, and we will thank now all the referees for their work here, especially those who are on the resolution desk. Of course, the head referees, all in the end of in each end of the pool, and of course the technical judges on the side on the pool deck. But thank you for tonight. We will meet again tomorrow morning, 9:30. We will begin the stream 9:15. Thank you and good night.